Hello everyone. Today, we're talking about 10 healthy superfoods that can harm your kidneys. Now, you may be thinking, aren't superfoods supposed to be super? How can they be bad for me? Well, what's healthy for one person isn't always healthy for everyone, especially if you're living with kidney disease. This is mainly because of minerals such as potassium, phosphorus, or oxalate. For example, potassium helps your muscles work, including your heart. But if your kidneys aren't functioning properly, they can't remove excess potassium. This can lead to dangerously high potassium levels, which might cause irregular heartbeats. Then there's phosphorus. When it builds up, it pulls calcium out of your bones, leaving them fragile, while also causing joint pain and itchy skin. A lot of foods we think of as superfoods are packed with potassium, phosphorus, or oxalates. For someone with healthy kidneys, that's great. But for someone with chronic kidney disease or CKD, it's like pouring more water into an already overflowing glass. So, let's uncover those superfoods you thought were perfect so you can make informed choices for your kidney health. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video so you don't miss more tips to help you stay healthy. Let's get into it. 1. Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are undeniably nutrient-rich, but if you're managing kidney health, they come with some considerations. First, sweet potatoes are high in potassium. They also contain oxalates, compounds that can increase your risk of kidney stones. Research shows that sweet potatoes have oxalate levels ranging from 153.56 to 197.9 milligrams per 100 grams, depending on the measurement method. And then there's phosphorus. While sweet potatoes are moderately high in phosphorus, the exact amount depends on where they're grown. For instance, sweet potatoes from Benin contain 42 to 46 milligrams of phosphorus per 100 grams, while sweet potatoes from South Africa range from 28 to 58 milligrams per 100 grams. While these levels are moderate, they can still add up, especially if phosphorus levels are already high in your blood. Always consult with your doctor or dietitian before adding foods like this to your meal plan. 2. Bananas. Bananas are the ultimate grab-and-go snack. But if you're managing kidney health, their potassium content might be an issue. A single medium banana contains 326 milligrams of potassium. For anyone with CKD, where potassium control is important, this can quickly become an issue. But there are ways to enjoy bananas without all that potassium. A study in Uganda explored ways to lower potassium levels in bananas. Researchers tested soaking bananas in deionized water and boiling them at 200 degrees Celsius for up to an hour. They found out that soaking alone didn't do much, but boiling seemed to work. After 60 minutes of boiling, the potassium levels in bananas dropped significantly, while the potassium in the water steadily increased, which is proof that boiling helps pull potassium out. So, if you've been avoiding bananas because of their potassium, try this simple hack. Boil them, and you can enjoy your favorite fruit with lower potassium. Just remember to check with your doctor or dietitian to make sure it fits your dietary needs. 3. Spinach. Spinach is often called a superfood, but for people with kidney concerns, this leafy green can be a hidden threat. Why? Because of its potassium, oxalates, and phosphorus content. A single cup of cooked spinach contains 839 milligrams of potassium, a big no-no for those with compromised kidneys. Then there's oxalate, a naturally occurring compound in spinach that, as we've discussed, can cause issues for kidney health. Spinach is among the crops with the highest oxalate concentrations, making it a potential contributor to kidney stones. Add to this its moderate phosphorus content, and you can see why this leafy green needs to be handled with care. However, just like bananas, boiling can reduce its oxalate content. Now, let's talk about the science. A long-term study followed over 200,000 participants across 3 major health studies and tracked their oxalate intake over 44 years. The results showed that spinach accounted for over 40% of oxalate intake among participants, and those with higher oxalate diets had a greater incidence of kidney stones. So, what's the takeaway? If you love spinach but have kidney concerns, moderation is key, and boiling it is easier for your kidneys. 4. Avocado. Avocados often take center stage as a superfood, and for a good reason. They contain nutrients and offer about 20 different vitamins and minerals. They're low in phosphorus and sodium, which might sound like a win for kidney health. However, avocados are a high potassium food. Just one average avocado without the skin and seed delivers around 690 milligrams of potassium, a significant amount for those who need to monitor their potassium intake. For this reason, avocados and even guacamole are often best avoided or limited to a renal diet. That said, everyone's dietary needs are unique. What works for you may not be right for another person. So, before you completely cross avocados off your menu, have a conversation with your doctor or dietitian. They'll help you decide whether to enjoy avocados occasionally or skip them altogether. 5. Greek yogurt. While Greek yogurt can be part of a kidney-friendly diet, you'll need to tread carefully. Greek yogurt is high in potassium and phosphorus, two minerals that those with kidney disease are often advised to limit. 100 grams of Greek yogurt contain 141 milligrams of potassium and 135 milligrams of phosphorus. What does that mean for you? A small portion might be okay if your doctor or dietitian gives the green light, but overindulging could lead to complications. The key is balance. You can enjoy the benefits of Greek yogurt without overworking your kidneys. As always, it's best to talk to your physician to figure out what works for your unique needs. 6. Whole wheat bread. For most people, whole wheat bread is the go-to option because of its fiber and nutrients. But when it comes to kidney health, it may not be exactly so. And why is that? It all boils down to phosphorus and potassium. Whole wheat bread, while nutritious, contains more of these minerals due to its bran and whole grains. For instance, a 36-gram slice of whole wheat bread has about 76 milligrams of phosphorus and 90 milligrams of potassium. On the other hand, a 28-gram slice of white bread contains just about 32 milligrams of both phosphorus and potassium. Does this mean whole wheat bread is completely off the table? Not at all. Going for one slice instead of two can help you enjoy the benefits of whole wheat while keeping potassium and phosphorus in check. And here's another thing to watch: sodium. Many bread products, white or whole wheat, contain a lot of sodium. So, it's better to take a moment to check nutrition labels and choose a lower sodium option. 7. Quinoa. Quinoa has gained a reputation as a superfood, but when it comes to kidney health, the story gets a bit more complicated. While many people think of it as a grain, quinoa is actually a tiny seed known as a pseudo-cereal with nutrients. It has impressive nutritional benefits, but those with kidney concerns should approach it with caution. And we'll tell you why. Quinoa is rich in minerals like phosphorus and potassium. A cup of cooked quinoa comes with 281 milligrams of phosphorus and 318 milligrams of potassium, both of which can be tricky to handle if your kidneys aren't filtering properly. Quinoa's total oxalate levels can range from 143 to 232 milligrams per 100 grams in its grains, and up to 1,959 milligrams per 100 grams in its leaves and stems. Quinoa also has saponins, natural plant chemicals that come with their benefits and downsides. On the bright side, they support healthy gut bacteria. But too much might stress your kidneys and mess with your body's metabolism of important vitamins and nutrients. Now, don't get us wrong. Quinoa has plenty of great qualities. But if you're dealing with kidney concerns, it's worth pausing and asking, is this the best choice for me? Always talk to your doctor or dietitian before making it a regular part of your diet. To learn more about how grains impact kidney health, you can check out our video, Best and Worst Grains for Kidneys, where we break it all down in a way that's simple and practical. 8. Almonds. Nuts and seeds can be tricky when it comes to kidney health. Take almonds, for example. They contain antioxidants, protein, fiber, and healthy fats. But almonds also come with a significant amount of potassium, phosphorus, and oxalates. For example, 100 grams of almonds contain 469 milligrams of oxalates compared to macadamia nuts with just 42 milligrams per 100 grams. While oxalates are naturally found in many foods, almonds have a high bioavailability, meaning your body absorbs them more easily. This is something to watch out for, especially if you're prone to kidney stones or have kidney issues. Experts recommend sticking to 30 to 50 grams a day as part of a balanced diet. However, people with kidney disease might want to eat less than that. For more tips on what nuts are best for your kidneys, be sure to check out our video on 3 nuts you should be eating and 3 you shouldn't for kidney health. In this video, you have all the necessary information you need to make better food choices for your kidneys. 9. Brown rice. Like whole wheat bread, brown rice is a whole grain, which means it's good for most people, but potentially problematic for those with kidney disease due to its higher potassium and phosphorus levels. 1 cup of brown rice has 149 milligrams of phosphorus and 95 milligrams of potassium. On the other hand, 1 cup of cooked white rice contains only 69 milligrams of phosphorus and 54 milligrams of potassium. While brown rice is definitely nutritious, it may not always be the best choice if you need to watch your potassium and phosphorus intake. The good news is that you don't have to completely cut it out. With portion control and balancing it with other foods, you can still enjoy brown rice in moderation as part of a kidney-friendly diet. Just be sure to keep an eye on your overall nutrient intake and consult your healthcare provider. 10. Potatoes. We've touched on sweet potatoes before, but let's talk about regular potatoes. While potatoes have all the nutrients, they can be a bit of a concern for those with CKD because of their high potassium content of 425 milligrams per 100 grams. You might have heard of some cooking methods that claim to reduce the potassium levels of potatoes, but the truth is most of these methods either aren't that effective or take a lot of time and can even change the taste of the dish. But don't worry, we've got you covered. If you're looking for low potassium foods that are great for kidney health, be sure to check out our video, 10 Best Low Potassium Superfoods for Kidney Disease Patients. It's packed with all the details you need to make informed choices for your kidney-friendly diet. That's all we have for you today. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video. That way, you won't miss out on more tips to help you stay healthy and feel your best. Catch you next time.